Hello, this is Tim Lancia, and I am doing my final presentation for the Namibia class. I'm going to be kind of walking through what we've kind of come up so far, the kind of general screen flow chart, and some of the Figma wireframes that we've been working on. So here's kind of the basic layout that we're kind of worked through and are shooting for right now. So we're kind of splitting up into a couple different suites. So we're going to have this doctor suite where they're going to have access to appointment walk-ins, patient search, full patient information, and then kind of the visit, what the kind of visit stuff they're going to do on their end. And then there's going to be a reception suite where we'll have the patient search, or you can create a new patient. And from there, you're going to be able to access the basic patient information where you can look at their appointments, create or edit, delete appointments, and you can check them in, and they'll be put into this queue where the receptionist will always be able to see, and there will be like a general kind of flow, a queue to who's up next in the order. Are there any appointments that are coming up? Do you need to make an appointment? That sort of thing will be in that queue page. Then we'll also have the admin suite, where we kind of have two separate sections. One is for like a hospital admin, and one is for more, or there are two levels of admin, I guess, like the overall admin and then a hospital admin. And then just a lot of profile stuff as well. I'll quickly kind of walk through. Go all the way to the beginning. So we're gonna have the dashboard, and then we'll go to the doctor's suite. A lot of this stuff is not filled out, and we're all still working on it, but I'll go through the ones that we do have filled out. As you can see here, this will be the doctor's dashboard. We don't really know what's on it yet, but in the appointment, you kind of see we have an appointment page based. Where we just have kind of, this is basically just the patient's appointment. Patient search, where you can input all this information, and you'll be able to look for a patient. Then next we have the receptionist dashboard, the queue, again, still working on it, but then we have the patient search, still not done. One that I personally worked on was this create new patient, where basically you're just going to fill out a bunch of information, save patient. It'll bring you to their basic patient information. From there, you'll be able to look at the patient's appointments. You can see their future appointments, their past appointments, and you'll be able to edit or view. And you'll be able to create a new appointment as well. These buttons will basically lead to the same thing, except if you edit, there'll be a bunch of pre-filled in boxes as well. So you go to new appointment, you'll go to this where you'll be able to select a doctor or select a group of like genre of doctors as well. You'll be able to input the reason for the reception will be able to do this. They'll be able to input the reason for the appointment, and they'll be able to select a day and a time slot based off of which doctor they selected. You can save it, and it'll go back to this page as well. I think that's it for the receptionist. Then we have the admin dashboard. This is the admin user search, so this will be looking through the employees of the hospitals as well, or not as well, but so you can edit, delete user. These are just basic search that we're still kind of figuring out. Super admin, they'll be able to see the facilities, so they can add facilities. They can look at ones that they've already created, and they can edit them. A couple of like name, type, address, user, hospital, admin. You can edit it. From there, we then have a profile page for this is for the doctor. So if a doctor has a general schedule, they can put, and then if any upcoming vacations. So this is basically to kind of flatten out, or to kind of mesh together our system of creating an appointment. So if we go back to the appointment page, there, you can see there'll be time slots, and that'll be dependent on the doctor's schedule, which they will input here. And that is it. That's the ones we've created so far. There are a few off here where like login, password resets, and things of that sort. But yeah, so far that's what we have. Again, this is just the general flow that we want the app to kind of work with. We're still working on it. We still got a long way to go, but we have a general direction, and we're starting to code. So that is it for my final presentation. Thanks for listening.